Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Ty Nices, and today we are continuing with the Somnium files. We are right in the middle of a murder investigation of sorts, as well as a whole bunch of other things that are happening around. I really like this game. I like what it's doing. I like what it's trying to do, or trying to accomplish, and I like the method of storytelling to get there. I think I know the result of this murder. I might be very wrong, though. We're going to find out. I think everything comes back around to the president of the company. Probably. Right? Well, let's find out. Let's have some fun. Let's get back into it. We just woke up on a new day. Back in the police office. Or wherever we are. So let's just jump back into it. Oh. Yes, this one, please. And hopefully I am loud enough. Because I noticed the voices were a little too loud last time. Hey! Good to see you, May. I like that it gives me a little recap. That's kind of fun. All right. So I was already out of my eye. And kicking around and hanging out. That's good. About Mizuki.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki.
Actually, let's do a quick little recap. Let's do a fun, quick little jump back into it. So, this girl lives with us. We know her. She is the daughter of the murder victim. The murder victim was found on a carousel dead, and she was found holding a bloody ice pick. The victim's eye is missing. There's a whole bunch of stab wounds on the chest. There was no blood on the carousel, which means that she was not murdered there. Her father owns a kind of like, not a label, but like an agency. And we've met one of the idols that are signed to that agency who is friends with her. This is what we know. There's also a little kid named Oda who's weird and creepy, and I don't like him. But we're going to try to ignore him as much as possible. So we've got the idol, we've got Mizuki, we've got her father, the president, and her mother, the victim. Mother and father are separated, have been for a while. That's where we are.
But we will need to speak with her directly.
Also, she's gone mute. She doesn't want to speak.
I hope she gets better soon.
All right. Anything stand out to you?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday.
I did promise that.
What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know why
So
he
you're gonna
agreed
act
to
like
that.
it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
I would hope
No,
not.
of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you
Sure.
live in my face, so. All right, about the investigation.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently,
Alright.
it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
What bar?
Bar.
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
I see. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underground. Maybe she knows something. Talk to boss. Anything else to report?
About Renju.
Renju.
Yeah, what about Renji?
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned.
Right. Yes, you did.
Well, we found him.
Where was he?
Where?
Central Hospital. He was
Oh?
brought there from a traffic accident.
Oh?
He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
No.
Me?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
Oh, we did?
Believe
That's
it was about
crazy.
Renju.
Interesting. Let's press further. What about Renju?
Date, you should go talk to him.
He's not conscious, is he?
He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Thank you.
Smack him across the face and wake him up.
Hell yeah,
You're
boss.
his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
All right, about Mizuki.
She was returned to the hospital after the sync. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange.
What's strange, Abba?
Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
But why? Why indeed? Hey, about the phone.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things.
Uh-huh.
First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
Oh.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Who called it?
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information.
Hell yeah, Iba.
We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Yes.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m.
Yes.
after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
That the phone was left in the horse and then called so that people would come searching and find the body.
The caller probably wasn't a murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Okay, and maybe not.
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
Listen, I'm a genius, and it just takes a bit. It just takes a little bit.
True.
Who called it?
But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious.
Yes.
Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop.
Still the dumbest thing I've ever
And
done.
on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date.
You're correct.
I suggest cutting his salary.
I
cut
also
your
agree.
battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
Why is it giving me a summary option already? We're not done here. About the investigation.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
Any other information about Shoko's phone?
All the history's been erased.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
Hell yeah. All right, summarize for me, boss. I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital, where Renju is. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I'd also go home to see Mizuki, or get information on Mama and Marble.
Iba, let's move.
Roger that.
All right. I think we go check on Mizuki first, because that's what normal people would fucking do. Right? That's a normal person thing to do. At least I feel. Hi.
Tomi Sagan, Iris's mother.
Yes.
Yes, but why?
Can we talk about how Mizuki's in the back there? Is that 2 25-kilo plates per side? Or is it just 1 25-kilo on each side? Either way, I mean, Jesus.
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
Hey, no problem. I'm way more interested in what's happening in the back
Suki,
there.
what are you doing?
Holy shit.
What's it look like? Bench pressing.
You're talking.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute.
Hey, tell me, what the fuck did you do?
I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night.
Oh, that's who messaged you.
Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away. The girl's been through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
That's so much weight. Yeah, it's 2 plates. It's 2 independent 25-kilo plates, which means 100 kilos total, plus bar. That's insane.
You're her teacher?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class. I went to the hospital to pick her up.
And she's
left
just
earlier.
like it's nothing. Easy mode.
She got a Nile message from someone.
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story. I apologize for coming over without asking.
No, that's cool. You brought her safe. But let's have a chat. How'd you get her talking again?
You know what? I actually don't know.
I don't
I
believe you.
didn't do anything special. I just held her against me.
Held her?
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now.
She's more than fine. She's fucking yoked out of her mind.
She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
What? Don't know. We're not going to x-ray her. How's Mizuki? That's cool.
She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl. And more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking.
Sorry about that.
When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me. Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class.
Hell yeah, that's based.
Another time, she punched a bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
Hell yeah, that's based.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
But I like that about her. She's a little clumsy, and just like Renju.
Pardon me? Hey, hold up. You're a teacher?
Yes, elementary school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki's school.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you.
Hey, you know what? Fair point. Parent-teacher conferences haven't been going great.
I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me.
Mizuki lives here with me. I'm not her legal guardian, so I've never been to school with her or anything like that. That was all left to Renju. He might not be any good at raising her, but he is her father. He takes care of all the official stuff. That was one of the conditions for me taking in Mizuki. Is it just coincidence that you're Mizuki's teacher?
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Oh,
Yes,
right, I forgot
At
that.
Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right. A district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class. Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching. They even moved to get into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Before the divorce?
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
Officially, Mizuki lives at Renju's house. Her local elementary is actually pretty far from here, my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there. Alright. What if, hypothetically, the message she got last night that freaked her out and caused her to leave wasn't the message on the line from Mizuki, but it was my call from the phone that should have been in the horse? Potential. Hey, about the Nile message. When I started talking to her, Mizuki re-racked the weight.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was it.
I wasn't privy to
It was
this.
from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
Yep,
But you
okay, I
invited
get
Ota
that.
along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district.
Did she invite Odo along?
There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Or is Oda just a little skis? I don't trust Oda. About Renju. We'll get to the heavier stuff later.
What's wrong with Daddy?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
She does not know about the accident.
Hey, about your aphonia.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you. Well, not exactly you. It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
But I helped, right? But I helped? I helped, right? Yeah, I helped.
I couldn't.
I was part of this.
It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen.
Hey, you know what? Fair point. Hey, about Atomi, who's sitting right there.
She's my teacher. She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally.
It explains more why her and Iris are
But
friends.
I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely. I can't help myself.
They've done a really good job of interweaving everyone so that anyone could really have done it. And I'm suspicious of everyone.
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye.
Okay, so it was in there when she got there.
I couldn't think straight. The
pulled
only
it
thing
out.
I could think was... I had...
So you pulled it out.
That's fine.
Yeah?
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that. But I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Confirmed. The
Thank you,
call
Iva.
At 9:02 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
I'm not asking that. What the fuck? Why would you ask that question? All right.
I don't think so.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah,
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like that.
it's okay.
So it was
It's a
not
child.
Mizuki who took the eyeball.
No, it was already gone when she got there.
That eyeball has yet to be found. It was probably taken by the culprit.
Probably. Hey, let's go find an eyeball. Mizuki is on the bench press. A bench press. The light of the autumn day is coming through the window. You. All right, we'll x-ray. We're not gonna be weird about this, are we? Ooh, metal plate.
That's...
A plate of medical-grade titanium in her right shoulder.
All right. We're going like hard x-ray. We're not like light x-ray.
Oh.
All right, that's good to know. Hitomi has a metal plate in her right shoulder. Pardon me for asking. It's your right arm.
Oh, does it bother you?
Can you not move it?
No.
No, it doesn't bother
I can't
me.
even feel it, I'm afraid.
That's a weird thing
Was
to
there an accident?
assume.
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder. The nerves died and... Anyway, the story is, one day a criminal broke into my house.
Yep, okay.
He
So
was
we've
carrying
seen
a
this.
gun. From the way he talked, he sounded insane.
I still think it's me.
Drugs?
Maybe. The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything. Just a random crime.
That's my assumption. What? The dream I saw. Summarize for me.
Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia. Isn't that wonderful?
It is wonderful.
Yeah.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher.
Right.
Is there something wrong?
So
No.
much.
It's nothing.
There's so much wrong. All right, let's head over to Marble. Goodbye, everyone. I know I didn't say it, but, you know, just keep hanging out with the child I look after, I guess. Oh, that's cool. I'll come by and pick up your daughter later.
Well, well, if it isn't Dante!
Mama!
Long time no see. Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Mama.
About Shoko Nadami, Ren's ex?
Ren, meaning Renju Okiura.
You're as sharp as ever.
I saw it all on the news. How awful.
All right, Mama, tell me the goods. How have you been?
I've been okay. How are you, Date, honey? I don't see you around here much anymore.
I've been busy.
You used to come all the time. You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon. Laughing,
Oh.
drowning each other's sorrows, sometimes getting into arguments. One time it even became a real fight. You remember that?
Really?
Oh, yes.
You don't remember?
I might have been real fucked up, Mama.
Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch.
Oh,
Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Mama, can you get me a glass of water?
That's unusual. Not a bourbon.
I'm working.
I drink at work all the time.
We have very different occupations.
It's kind of the same. I make people throw up. You make people throw up the truth.
The exact same, Mama. Yeah, about his watch.
Yeah, his favorite watch. He got it from his new lover. An anniversary gift.
Oh, Mama, please do tell me.
Oh, this was, of course, after the divorce.
Of
Ren
course.
was so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since.
We're not gonna follow up on the new lover thing?
I have something, but I don't know how useful it will be.
No, tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investment company?
Sure.
They were part of a massive fraud scheme.
Ooh.
Really?
That's right. And they were in bed with the Kumakuras, the Yakuza gang. So maybe...
The Kumakuras killed her?
I don't know for sure, but they were capable of it. Maybe Shoko did something to piss off the wrong people, and they punished her for it.
This is a bar called Marble in an alley called Golden Yokocho. She runs the place. We all call her Mama. She might technically have a body of a man, but she's got a maiden's heart. Oh, well, you didn't need to say that. She belongs to a lot of pro-LGBTQ groups and the like. Mama spends her time running the bar. She's also full of secrets and confidential information. Drunk people tend to not be too careful with secrets and rumors. You know how it is. So a place like this is perfect for gathering information. Whether it's politics, business, entertainment, even crime, Mama knows it all. Whenever I get stuck on an investigation, I come see her. Hell yeah. Mama, summarize it for me.
Shoko was involved in illegal activities. Perhaps the rental phone was used for that purpose.
The Kumakuras. They have a relationship with Renju. I remember him telling me that.
Do you want to pay them a visit?
Yeah. I hope it won't cause problems. What are you doing by the...
Polishing bonito.
It is not well known, but dried bonito is a fermented food. They are boiled
All right.
and dried, which attracts a particular mold as it ages. It takes between 3 to 4 mold attraction sessions and results in high-quality bonito.
You know, it's like the Adobe payment system. It's an annual fee
Mama is cleaning off the mold right now.
where you get access to a bunch of things. It's really fun. You know what? For a Spike Chunsoft game, right? To include this character and only say one somewhat less ideal remark and not in a malicious or weird way, that's progress. That's progress for them. They have been not great before. All right. He's not here. Oh shit, hi. Where's Renju?
He snuck out at night.
Of course he did.
Snuck out.
Mr. Okiura arrived with internal injuries. The surgery was successful, but he was in no condition to move. He would have opened up his wounds, and then he would be in real trouble.
Real trouble, huh?
Yes. I can't believe it. Where could he have gone?
Renju is extremely suspicious.
Yeah, it's looking weird.
He has no alibi for the time of Shoko's murder. That was noted in the investigation report.
That's not so strange, though.
There's more. I cannot reach Renju by any means. He has not attempted to visit Mizuki in the hospital, even though she is his daughter and witnessed a traumatic event. Despite all this, he runs from the hospital, even with substantial injuries. Perhaps this is an escape.
Iva, call Lemniscate.
Roger that.
Hello, this is Lemniscate Entertainment Offices.
Yo, what's up?
Your message. Thank you.
Oh. What kind of employee training do they have there? Anyway, I gave them my name and told them about
Do you have
Renju.
any idea where he might be?
Sorry, no clue. I'm trying to get in touch with him too. So far, nothing. I'm getting worried. He must be a mess right now. Oh, wait. Maybe he's at the Maid Cafe.
He's at the Maid
Maid
Cafe?
Cafe. Do you mean Sunfish Pocket?
Yeah, that's the one. Like, out of nowhere, Renju was like, I'm gonna rent out Sunfish Pocket. I guess he was gonna throw like a secret party or something? But with the accident and all, still, he might be there.
I know about Sunfish Pocket. Renju used to talk about it. He runs Lemniscate as well as that Maid Cafe. Oh, he owns it.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem. Farewell.
Sunfish Pocket, huh?
It is worth scoping out.
Good chat. I don't need you anymore. Let's go to the Kamakura office. We don't need to burden a nurse's time. Yo, what up?
Who's this asshole?
Hey,
You
how you
made a
doing?
big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
Yeah.
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
Oh shit, what the fuck? Dude! That's the dumbest thing you could have done, I think.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Yeah. A cop, huh? The ridiculousness of someone walked into the office and they just started stabbing. Come on now.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
Here, let me move the camera a little.
I think we should exchange
I
names
can't.
before
All right.
exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
Oh,
All right,
you
Moma.
should.
I have a few things I want to ask you. 2 days ago at Bloom Park, a woman's corpse was found. Have you heard the name Shoko Nadami?
Sure have.
Oh, yeah?
How?
Heard it on the news. The media is making a real fuss about this new serial killer. Can't help but hear about it.
All right, buddy. Now let's talk to your homies here. Talk to them.
I
I got nothing to say to you.
All right, fair enough. The skinny one is completely out.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
All right. Back to you, Mama. Where's the chairman?
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
How long ago was that,
You aren't the
Date?
chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Man, I just beat your ass.
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Suicide?
But
No.
Moma did not take over last year. Moma took
Yo,
over
what up?
6 years ago.
6 years ago.
All right. About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I
Aye.
know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Know anything about the investment fraud?
I have no idea what you're talking about, cop.
I think you have an idea.
You must have gotten some bad info.
Did the Kamakura's killer?
Fuck no. Why would we do that?
Date, look at this. The thermograph from when you inquired about Shoko.
Body temperature rising. Red hot lie.
It appears that way.
How do I get him to cop to it?
Remove his fingernails one by one.
Fuck yeah, Iva.
Not my style.
Oh, come on.
Blackmail him,
Blackmail?
find his weakness, and threaten him with it. Let's examine the room. Perhaps we may discover one of his secrets.
Hell yeah. Yeah, what do you got with this dragon? Bronze
If I
dragon.
make a wish, will it come true?
That is not Shenron.
Hell yeah. What's the dragon holding there? Can we check his computer?
Can you hack it?
I cannot. The power is off.
All right. Got another dragon here. Got some behind the crest. Hell yeah, let's x-ray that thing. Ooh. That's a little weird, brother.
There's a hidden safe behind the crest.
There is something inside.
I recognize that.
Yep.
It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner. An A-set figure.
Correct.
But why is that there?
Unknown. But perhaps.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a fan of A-set, would you?
What? Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Look at that fucking smirk on his face. Look at that dumb smirk. What an asshole.
Think you can get away with talking to our boss like that?
I will slap you silly again.
He's tough as bricks and hard as nails. You'd never be into pussy shit like that, you fucker.
Dude, you have the hair of a fucking pumpkin stem. Shut up. Shadows.
Shadows.
Threat. Silhouette. ASAP.
Fears.
Fears.
Upset. Regret. ASAP.
Water.
Water.
Wet. Sweat. ASAP. ASAP, you bet.
Just as I thought.
Boss?
Got you, motherfucker.
Shut up. Don't look at me. Get out of here. Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here.
Yes, sir.
The fat one grabbed the skinny one, dragged him out.
I've got your secret now. If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my questions.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, let's try this again. What about Rohan Kamakura?
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. But he's gone now.
A suicide.
Yeah, after breaking out of the hospital.
Oh. Why was he hospitalized?
About 20 years back. Both he and I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
The Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras in the hierarchy.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a rival gang. One day, one of their boys walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a metal bat. His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since. The doctors say he can still see, but it doesn't register. Like,
Wow.
he only eats food off the left side of his plate. And if he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
Date, a question for Moma.
Yes,
Is
Iva?
Rohan left-handed?
Why?
Just ask him, please.
It was Rohan left-handed.
Yeah, he was.
Confirmed. Rohan must suffer from hemispatial neglect on his right side. As you are aware, the brain is divided into what is called the
Oh,
right
I've met
brain
Mama.
and
I
left
love
brain.
Mama.
One side develops into the superior hemisphere, responsible for language and higher functions. The other side controls spatial recognition ability. In most people, the superior hemisphere is the left brain. In roughly 1/3 of the population, the right brain is the superior hemisphere. This is often linked to left-handedness.
She seems fun.
Moma just confirmed that Rohan was left-handed. From this, we can conclude that his right brain was his superior hemisphere.
You walk
and his
in,
left
you
brain
get a
was
little
the
gossip
inferior
and a little
hemisphere.
sass, and then you get out. That's a great character.
Rohan suffered a beating on the left side of his head. That must have damaged his left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognitive ability.
Makes it a treat. Instead of a character that you have to deal with constantly going back and forth. It's like, no, we get to go see Mama now. That's ideal.
Anyway, after getting the shit beaten out of him, he changed, man. He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless. One time, we captured some street bosses from a rival gang. Bro grabbed him by the big toe and took a potato peeler to him. From the toe to the thigh. Totally blank expression. Like he was scraping bonito flakes. Anyway, sick fuckers like that always end up running the world, don't they? He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki family boss. The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang, and that's how we became the Kumakuras.
Yeah, that's a lot. Oh my god. All right, let's move off of that for a second. I had no idea you were a Net Idol fan.
How did you know?
You're hiding an A-set figure in the safe.
How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
Yeah, sure.
All right, good chat. Do you have an alibi for Shogo's murder?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko.
Perfect.
Including Moma.
Good to know. So about Shoko and the Kumakuras.
Right. We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
A company that commits fraud.
No comment. Anyway, we
Attaboy.
never had any problems with Shoko. There'd be no reason for us to kill her.
You know Renji Okiura, right?
No point hiding it, right? Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
I told Moma about Renju's accident. And about his disappearance from the hospital.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure don't. It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no abnormalities in his thermograph.
Looks like he's not lying.
Alright, give me some information on Renju.
Hey, Moma. I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts, rumors on where he might be, anything. I need some leads.
And what if I refused?
And your gang finds out you're the world's biggest A-set fan. In exchange for helping me, there's a reward in it for you.
A reward?
I'll let you meet A-set.
What?
I met her yesterday at Lemniscate. We're acquaintances now.
Really?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
No, don't introduce the 18-year-old to a mob boss. What the fuck are you doing?
About 6 years ago.
God, you're the dumbest guy.
I remember him telling me about something big. Some threat to the Kumakuras that could bring us all down. He didn't give me the details, but I figured it was something from his past coming back to bite him in the ass, you know? Anyway, his plan was to handle his shit internally. Didn't want to... But whatever he planned, didn't work. When the chips were down, he decided to handle it himself. He ended up shooting some guy in his house. A few days later, cops busted him. Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years. He gets relapses and all that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
Alright, summarize for me.
The Kumakuras appear to be unrelated to the investigation.
Fair
It's
enough.
still worth it just to find out Momo is an ASET fan.
Really?
That information might come in handy later. Let's go somewhere else, Iva. We got what we needed here.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's go to the maid bar and prepare ourselves for the visuals that we may be about to see. Oh, it's not even bad.
Welcome home, Sea King.
Oh, I hate it already.
Sea King?
I hate it.
Oh. Is this your first time here?
But I do like the outfit.
Sorry. I'm not here as a customer. I need to talk to someone about something.
Is that Oda? Why the fuck is Oda here?
Jeez, kid. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, those aren't bad at all.
Wait a minute!
Date?
Hey, buddy. Why are you here? What about the other mermaids? The girls are working. Yep, fair enough. Introductions.
By the way, I didn't introduce myself yet. I'm Kaname Date of the Metropolitan Police Department.
You're a detective?
Something like that.
Hey, is Renju here?
No, he never showed up.
When was the last time he came here?
Let me think. He's just the owner, not the manager, so he comes sometimes, but not all that often.
Fair enough. What's the Sea King?
That's what we call the customers. Us mermaids serve the Sea Kings. And we
Okay.
really are mermaids, you know. Don't tell anyone.
What?
Everyone working here is a real mermaid.
Okay.
But you have legs.
They were a gift from Poseidon.
Okay.
We were given legs and feet, so that we can gather riches in foreign currency in the labor market.
Date, let's go.
You know what? Her lore is solid.
No, not yet. There's still so much to learn.
Do not listen to her siren song.
Alright, what are we x-raying? Skeletons. I'm so happy they're skeletons.
Date, I must be the bearer of bad news. Even with X-ray, her clothes will not turn transparent.
Oh, okay, so this time it was for
Your
a
heart
creepy
rate and
reason.
blood pressure is rising. The concentration of phenylethylamine in your blood is rising rapidly.
Phenylethylamine?
What
Fun
are you
to say.
excited about?
Hey, sometimes you love a bone, you know? Hey, what's with the spear? It's a trident.
It's not a spear. It belongs to Poseidon, god of the sea.
Sure, kid.
You know, a trident.
Why do you have that?
It's still in the
We
spear
treat our
classification.
customers like lords of the sea. We give them these tridents. It's like
The color changes depending on your rank. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and at the very top, orichalcum.
So it basically measures how much money you've spent on these girls.
well, that doesn't sound very nice.
Oh, but it's absolutely true. What's your color?
It's more like a way to exploit their vanity.
Oh! Oh, I like her.
To separate our customers from their money as much as possible.
You know what? Respect. She knows
That sounds even worse.
she's truthful to the hustle, and I respect that. So, what's with your trident?
I'm still gold. Not that good.
How much did you spend to get that?
About 200,000 yen.
Jesus!
I suddenly understand why someone would want to kill another human.
Oh, I was the best. I was the fucking best. Why are you here?
Because I'm worried about Tessa.
Iris, what's the matter?
Yesterday night.
Uh-huh.
Well, it was past midnight, so more like this morning.
I don't care about the timing.
My question is more how. Like, understanding it's a cafe, right? And you can probably tip, you can probably do a bunch of little things and give money for certain things to happen. Like dances and special drinks and fucking whatever, right? But that's still what? Is it 20,000 or is it 2,000? He's either way, I think it's 20. No, it's got to be 2. Because that's a 13-year-old boy. That's a 13-year-old child. So,
what happened?
Tessa was streaming as usual.
Oh, right, I forgot to tune
from
in.
her living room at home. But suddenly... Actually, let me just show you. I always record her streams.
Brother.
I'm kinda nervous. It's been a while. Got it. I'll try my best. Okay, everyone.
Oh, this is gonna be cringe, isn't it?
Song.
Oh no.
Let's hit it.
Oh no. Watch, nothing's gonna happen. And I'm gonna sit there at the end and be like, what was wrong with that? He's gonna be like, she wasn't as excited as she always is.
Huh? Who could it be at this hour?
Damn it.
Is it Date again?
Oh yeah, no, that's a 13-year-old boy. Yeah. This is an 18-year-old.
Sorry, everyone. Something came up. But I've gotta go for now. I'll sing the rest next time. Bye.
Is it Renju after he escaped the hospital? All right, fair enough, kid. You got a point. When did this visitor arrive?
1 hour into the stream, so about 2 a.m.? That's weird, right? Someone coming to visit at 2 in the morning? And then she leaves? She looked really serious, too. I was worried about her, so I tried to call, but she didn't answer. She didn't read any of my Nile messages either. I thought maybe the people at Sunfish Pocket would know something. Tessa used to work here. She made a lot of friends.
I'm one of them. But I don't know what she's up to. I asked
Why
the
are
other
you
girls
still
too,
here?
but no one knows anything.
Iba, call Iris.
The number you are attempting to dial is either...
Okay.
No way.
I know where she is.
Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
Well, I know who she's with.
Something wrong, sir?
No, nothing.
I wonder if Tessa's okay. I'm so worried about her, I can barely eat.
Oh, you poor thing. What the fuck? The noises. I don't like the noises.
You look like you can eat just fine.
Yeah, call him out, Date. Have you seen Renju?
No, haven't seen him. Is this related to what happened at Bloom Park?
What do you think, man?
The body on the merry-go-round was Renju's ex-wife. I didn't
Yep.
know that she was Mizuki's mom. Did she change her name or something? Mizuki saw her own mother's dead body, and I just left her there and ran away like a coward. I'm such a piece of shit. I should have
Yes.
stayed. I should have done something. Why did I do that?
Oh, is it eating you up
Because
inside?
you're a coward?
Yeah.
You're also 13. I'm going to give you a little bit of a pass. You are a child. Brother! Please stop feeding him.
While you're sitting here adding up your options?
But you can order too, Date.
That's not why I'm mad, Ota.
Are you a regular? I think we know the answer.
Sure am.
Yep.
I come here whenever I've got time and money. I was here yesterday, too. Around 6:30, I think, but I couldn't get in. I saw a sign at the entrance that said the whole place got rented out for some party, but I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? I didn't want to just go home, so I bought a new one.
A new what?
A phone? I dropped my old one in a puddle, remember?
Oh, yeah. Alright, summarize for me.
Date, Renju is not at this location. We
Yes.
have other areas we need to search.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, fuck this place. Let's go back to Abyss. Abba! What are you doing over there? Scream. Can you call Iris?
I still cannot contact her. Her phone is either off or out of range of cellular signal. Are you worried about her?
I mean, yesterday there was definitely something wrong. I saw it in Mizuki's Somnium. Iris's body. Frozen solid.
Let's scream.
Ghost!
I have been here for several minutes now.
We've mid-conversation.
Could you not come out like that?
Why not?
If people see you, they'll freak out.
They can't.
Do not worry. I can only be seen by you. I am sending this projection of myself directly to your brain.
Oh, right.
But returning to your answer, why would people freak out if they saw me?
Isn't it obvious? A girl looking like you, dressed like that, sitting next to me? People would think I'm a pervert.
If you continue saying such things, I will self-destruct.
It's a fair comment. Why am I lagging? Well, I hate that. Why is that happening? Has that been happening the whole time? I haven't looked over at myself. I hate that. I'm concerned about Renju.
Where could Renju be?
I also wonder where he could have gone.
I asked Iba to call Mama at Marble. Okay, if you just noticed...
Oh, it's you, Date.
Okay.
Something wrong?
And if I look back over here?
Hi, Mama. Do you know where Renju is?
Alright.
No, sorry. It's been a long time since I've seen Ren. Did something happen to him?
Told Mama about Renju's accident. About his disappearance from the hospital.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah,
Leave it to me. I'll contact you if I get any information.
please do.
Thank you, Mama. Do you really self-destruct?
An AI never lies.
Interesting. So it's when Iba's on screen. When Iba's not on screen, I have no problems. Fascinating.
So, you weren't kidding. What happens if you self-destruct in my eye socket?
Your skull would pop like a balloon.
Why do you even have that function?
My body is full of cutting-edge technology and state secrets, in terms of hardware as well as software. I am capable of hacking 99.99% of computers that currently exist.
So only when Iba's in my passenger seat in that window is it a thing.
What if someone managed to steal me?
That's interesting. So something about that is rendered horrifically.
It would threaten not only the police force, but the existence of the state itself. My self-destruct function is designed to prevent such a scenario from ever occurring.
That's weird. Okay. About your self-destruct function.
Strictly speaking, I am not capable of self-destructing.
What do you mean?
I obey the 3 laws of robotics as laid down by Isaac Asimov. I cannot harm myself. However, A person with administrative authority could order me to self-destruct. You have such authority.
Commiserate.
I'm already tired of this, Iba.
That's not like you. Is something wrong?
Shogo's estimated TOD was 2 days ago, 5 p.m. It's been more than 48 hours, but our investigation has made zero progress.
Your investigation.
I just wanted
my investigation going swimmingly.
In 5 years, this is the first time I've heard you so dejected.
About me and Iva. 6 years ago, I lost my past. Names, addresses, family, childhood, everything. That wasn't all I lost. My left eye. I don't know how I lost it. Earliest memory that I have of me aimlessly wandering the streets of Shinjuku. Till a good friend gave me a hand.
Come with me, to where you belong.
Hell yeah, boss. Boss helped me become a cop and assigned me to Abyss. 1 year later, I was called into the control room, where Pewter showed me something extraordinary.
The official title is A-Eyeball.
Nope.
You may call her Iba.
It's Eyeball.
The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence. Its ability
we know
to
this.
think,
We know this.
Special Agent Date. She will be your personal...
We've heard this before. Been 5 years since then. 5 years and a number of tough cases. But
this time is different.
Let us determine a code number, one that will activate the detonator. Command 41205. If you issue this command, I will detonate.
Hey, yeah, sounds good.
Still too dangerous. We need some kind of safety. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
Let's see. How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Understood.
Okay. This feels like it's something very important I'm going to have to remember. Iva sitting in the passenger seat. Well, to be precise, the image of Iva is sitting in the passenger seat being sent to my brain.
And one more thing. Even if I die, do not worry. I will not be gone.
Well, that's nice.
Everything that I see and hear is uploaded to the cloud. All by wireless communication in real time. Even if my body is destroyed, my backup data will not be lost.
I'm going to assume, and I'm just throwing this out there as an assumption, we're going to be working a case at some point where that number is going to come up. And it'll be far enough down the line that I really shouldn't remember it. And if selected, another option where it gives like the 3 choices is going to come up where one of them is me telling a lie. And it'll be a fun game end.
Core programming will be preserved.
So you're basically immortal.
Yes, as long as the server is alive.
And I'm absolutely going to use that. How'd you come up with that number?
Hey, about that 5-digit command. How did you come up with that number?
It is my favorite number. There is no particular meaning.
Really?
Also, if we can briefly talk about how I woke up with no left eye, and our first murder case that we're dealing with in this game is a person with no left eye. Just a fun little observation.
About Shoko Nadami's murder, we still need to see the investigation through.
The only relevant lead is the call made to Shoko's phone.
Iba, is that number still turned off?
Please wait. Date, the line is connected.
Really?
Really.
Call it.
Isn't your number being blocked?
Try from a different line. You can do that, right?
I can. Which line would you like to use?
Ooh. If we use Shoko's phone, they're going to immediately know that's wrong. If we use the Abyss line, they might know that's wrong. Cabaret Club's not going to do anything. My home phone's a bad idea, though. Let's use the Abyss line. They shouldn't know it. We're a secret part of the government.
No connection.
Okay. Try my home phone.
No answer.
Interesting. All right, let's try Shoko's.
I see. The caller did attempt to call Shoko's phone. If we call from that line...
Right, he might pick up.
But a normal call may yield the same results as before.
I have an idea. Do you remember what Shoko's voice sounded like?
Yes, I do. I remember everything that I see and hear.
Can you reproduce her voice?
Analyzing recorded audio data.
I don't like this.
Imitation should be possible.
Well then.
All right.
You want me to call with Shoko's voice?
Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
You're the only one who can.
Fine. I suppose we have no choice.
Are you sure you can handle this?
I am an artificial intelligence, not a human prone to nervous breakdowns and mistakes like you.
Oh, she's gonna do something
All right,
stupid.
Hal, let's see what you can do.
How stupid?
It's connected. It's ringing.
Yep, there it
You
is.
said you did get nervous. Calm down. Deep breaths.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm an AI. I don't take breaths.
Focus. They're gonna hang up.
Hello. This is Nadami Shoko.
Impossible. Shoko is dead.
Yes, I died 2 days ago.
Idiot, why did you say that?
Oh, by I meant my twin sister, Shoku.
Your twin sister?
His name. Get his name.
How?
Yeah. Accuse him of being an imposter.
You're an imposter!
I beg your pardon?
Don't act dumb. You sound completely different. How did you get that phone?
This is my phone.
Liar! You're impersonating him!
That's enough. I am So Sajima,
Suck it. Woo!
the congressman.
A politician?
Sajima.
Sorry for doubting you.
It's fine. What were you calling me for?
Oh, sorry, something urgent just came up. I will call back later. Goodbye.
Why so?
Unknown. But that was definitely So Sajima. I was able to match his voice to public records of him speaking.
So Sajima is a minor celebrity. He even goes on TV sometimes. 2 days ago, he called Shoko. Why?
In any case, that was an excellent performance, was it not?
He crushed
Yeah,
it.
Good job.
Is that all?
What, do you want me to pat you on the head?
No! Nothing like that.
Also, you're in my eye socket. I tap my fingertip against my left eye.
Stop! It tickles!
Rub, rub, rub.
Stop! The nerve might break!
I hate that. I hate the mental image of that. Call came in soon after.
Date! A call from Investigation HQ.
Uh-huh.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
Prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
Oh?
If you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too, but I felt I should give you the heads up anyway.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
You know who might be incredibly fascinated with someone losing their eye so they could put something in there instead? That gets us looking motherfucker. That's who. He's performing sick experiments down there.
Good luck.
Do you think it really is just a prank?
Well, to be sure, look into number 89.
Roger that.
But for now,
So Sajima.
You know, you can't advance science unless you have subjects to test them on. Tsushima residents.
Hey, you can't be here without permission.
I'll call the police!
I am the police.
What happened?
Sir.
Police officer.
Hey, how you doing?
You.
Me. I don't like that you know me.
Can I help you?
I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm a very busy man. You can ask me tomorrow during normal business hours.
That's not how the police work.
It's about Shoko Nadami. You can't tell me you've never heard of her.
As a matter of fact, I have. It was reported on the news that she was killed.
2 days ago at 9:02 p.m., you made a phone call to Shoko Nadami.
A phone call? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Thermo, baby! Look at you light up. All your lies.
So much blood. Where's all this red coming from?
It's a thermograph.
Yeah, I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he's lying. How do I get him to admit it?
What will make So confess he killed Shoko? Ooh. I mean, we call him, right? As much as I want to threaten him with my gun. 1 and 2. This and this immediately gets me killed by this guy and this guy. This looks bad. And I immediately lose all... If there's any evidence against him, it means nothing. So we gotta call.
Aiba, call his phone again. Using Shoko's line.
Understood.
You're not gonna pick it up? It's from Shoko. I had her give you a call.
What?
It'll stop ringing soon. 3, 2, 1. See?
Fine. I did call her. Around 9 o'clock, just like you said.
Finally confessing?
There's nothing to confess. I did nothing wrong.
Then why did you lie to me?
Because I didn't want to get involved in all of this nonsense.
You're involved,
you
brother.
You mean to tell me that I am a suspect?
Yeah.
My call was after Shoko died.
How did you know that?
If I were the killer, why would I do that?
How did you know that?
I don't know, but I'm asking the questions.
Do you have a warrant?
How did you know that?
I thought not. I'll be leaving now. Good night, Detective.
Come on, brother. I tried to follow, but So's bodyguard blocked my path.
Go home, unless you want to get kicked out.
Talk to the bodyguards. You know Shoko Nagami?
I've heard of her, but I've never met her. I saw her on the news.
Anything suspicious about So lately?
No, nothing special. Not any different from any other politician anyway.
Look, a UFO!
Look, a UFO!
He didn't flinch. Look, Mothman!
Look, the Mothman!
Didn't flinch. About So's alibi.
Do you know where So was Friday at 5 p.m.?
Here, in the mansion.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Maybe the housekeeper.
Why does So have a burner phone?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's the relationship between So and Shoko?
I don't know. Even if I did, it would be confidential.
Date, a minute.
What
yes,
happened?
So is on the move. Most likely in a car.
How do you know?
I hacked So's smartphone and I'm currently tracking the GPS.
Hell
Not
yeah,
his
Aiba.
rental phone. The one registered under his name.
Where's he headed?
Unknown. Somewhere to the east.
Keep tracking him.
Roger that.
All right. Let's get him. Warehouse District. At 8:50 at night? Oh, boy. I can't read that. Hey, so what you doing?
What was So doing here?
Date, my apologies.
Are you running out of battery?
What's wrong?
My battery is low.
Are you serious?
Guess it's not going to be a problem. Still see out of my right eye. My vision halved and I went to the warehouse. But now I can't x-ray stuff. Oh, it's cold. That's not good. That's not good. That's very bad. Oh, I don't like this. How do you get a warehouse this cold? Cardboard box on the floor. Wooden box on the shelf. Forklift. Shelves are packed with cardboard boxes. An oil drum. All right. Something covered with a white cloth on the table. Yeah. Don't be what it might be.
It can't be.
Son of a bitch. Her right eye was
Iris.
taken. All right. Well, let's go deal with that.
Iba, what's your charge?
Currently at 2%.
Good enough.
Call.
I can. I am connected to the power supply. What do you...
Hurry. Just connect me to boss.
Date, what's wrong?
I found a body.
What?
She was murdered. Multiple stab wounds to the back and one eye missing.
Oh no.
Location is Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The victim is Iris Sagan.
Iris?
I'll tell you more later. Just send CSI to the scene right away. And one more thing. Congressman So Sejima. Bring him to Abyss.
Wait a minute, why?
I'll take responsibility for everything. Just do it, please.
Thankfully, we record everything, right? We should have photos of him leaving that. Well, that sucks. Now here's the question.
Sometime real soon?
How did
I'm going
we
to
see
die.
that vision in Mizuki's
God damn it!
psych? How did we see that there? Is this just a me foresight thing, or is it a specific thing that someone else would know? Yeah.
Do you honestly think you can get away with this?
Funny. I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
Maybe he's lying, maybe he's not. Even if he doesn't know her name. Oh, we get to...
I saw So walking out of the cold storage warehouse where the corpse was discovered. Iba recorded the whole thing.
Just before my battery ran out.
Okay. Let's do this first. Let's show where it was found and then him leaving that space. Oh, okay. We have to do this in order.
So you've never met her before?
I have not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
Based on you leaving the warehouse, motherfucker.
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
Stood up and went to the corner of the room. Picked up the PC monitor and put it on the desk in front of him.
This. Iba, play the video.
Right away.
God bless Iba.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Yes.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse, but I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me.
It was the only thing in the room.
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
Remain silent, as is my right, guaranteed by law. Remember that I am a politician. I know my rights.
They don't know. That's what? That doesn't mean shit.
Dante,
or is it because you break the
can I get
law
a second?
so much that you know it?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long...
What the fuck? Are you all stupid?
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that Sosajima is her killer, or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yes, involved in the crime.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
All right. Give me the time of death.
Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing mahjong all night at a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive mahjong parlor, yes.
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did, but they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Oh, that's
Dante,
convenient.
I did some research.
Uh-huh.
Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor. It is owned and operated by one individual.
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket. He's the only one we could ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this?
I couldn't imagine why.
I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say?
So didn't respond, but I remembered. He slipped up. I stabbed a woman, so he does know about the corpse. Because...
I never mentioned Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed?
Because
you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer. Boss, give me permission to sync. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
Fuck yeah, let's go, boss.
I put So into chemically induced sleep. But do not worry, it will not affect the sync.
I love having a boss that's like, hey, we got all this tech. Let's fucking use it.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Please, don't
I don't trust you.
forget the 6-minute time limit.
You say it
You
every
look
time.
like a villain. Like, I'm sorry, brother.
Let us begin.
Specifically a Pokemon villain. The dumbest of all the villains. You did it, Iva.
Did you witness my superior driving technique?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I saw you get in an accident.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal.
That's what you call an accident.
All right, we know the rules. We know the game.
Look at that.
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
We need to get into the warehouse.
Huh. In a word, I'd say it's strange.
And we got an iris
Maybe
over there.
This is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
The man Somnium is almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed. Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
It's Iris. What on earth is she doing here?
What's with that shot? What the fuck was that for? Aha! The Purple Man. Listen, I've played enough Five Nights at Freddy's to know that's William Afton.
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is So's Somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words...
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
Yeah, it's him or he witnessed someone do it.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then?
I suppose we can help her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Huh? Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay.
But to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
What? Yeah, I guess.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Hell yeah. Why did it take me so long to play this game? The writing and buildup of the mystery is so much better. Than most Spike Chunsoft games. All right, we got 3 locks. And I see a crane. Ooh, 4 locks. Okay, lock number 1, help Iris. Let's take a look. What do we got? See current location and the objects you've investigated on your Somnium map. You are lost or want to save time, try checking the map. Okay, we got large box, we got forklift, door G, door H, door I. I would think forklift.
A forklift.
×2 death? What the fuck does that mean? What does that symbol mean? The killer to be the cameraman? Let's drive it.
Roger that. Leave it to me. It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Hell
Didn't
yeah.
you crash a minute ago? Besides, the forklift is front-wheel drive.
Okay. That did not go well. Oh, it makes it double. Interesting. Okay. So, we've effectively just added a thing
There's
we can't
something
remove
here.
to our board.
Maybe you should jump in. It might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child?
Negative timing. You pick up a timing that has a negative effect. Negative timings can multiply time or force you to use them if you pick one up. Be careful. Portal A.
A mysterious warp space suddenly appeared.
So we're forced to use that timing. So let's throw a pebble and burn the timing. It makes things huge.
It appears to be connected to that place.
All right, cool.
That sound makes it hard to believe it was a pebble.
We lost 10 seconds, but it's better than losing 40. So let's put our hand in.
Here?
Yeah.
My hand.
Yeah, you can do it.
I suppose if I must.
Oh, I've seen a boss character like this before.
Why is this skirt like that? It was never like that.
Are those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move each one.
If only we could use that crane.
Checkpoint saved. Remove the large box and make an escape path. Okay, what do we have now? We have a halftime, and we've opened up nothing but doors. But there's a concrete fragment over there.
Pieces of concrete.
Investigate it and take the 10
It
seconds.
is the same material that makes up the ground. Though I am unsure why it fell from the sky earlier.
So things that go through that portal come out supersized. Got it.
Okay.
5 minutes left, Date.
Pieces of
It's 5 seconds. Let's kick it.
Are you okay?
I want to go home.
It's okay. Don't push yourself.
I was hoping it was about to do some ridiculous shit,
You
like when we
trying to be
blew
nice
on the
makes me want to cry.
when we blew on the umbrella and it flew straight up into the air. But whatever. It was 5 seconds. We get a 1/10 for it. That's big. Warehouse door F looks pretty cool.
A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
We're just gonna go in. We're not even gonna question it. But I'm gonna save that 1/10.
Huh? That door should have led to the warehouse, but
Cool. Where did it lead me? Door B? So now we're on the other side. Meaning there's a portal in one of those two that will take me to that. Or there's a control panel? Control panel.
is this some kind of control panel?
Input fighting game combo. Oh, I forgot to use the timing. 12 seconds,
The one
whatever.
that is difficult for humans to input?
Yeah, the GH raging combo.
Fine, just be quiet. No, wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this.
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
Hell yeah!
Oh, it moved.
Ring out!
That's a KO.
Okay, a little further now.
If only she could fit through that gap.
Okay. We haven't gained anything new on the map. What we do have is a new location to worry about, and the crane has now become an option. So we know that's a portal back, but this is all distorted. So what is this?
Warehouse door.
I want the 110. Getting 110s is going to be fucking huge.
I hear the sound of scraping metal. Like a knife being sharpened.
Sounds dangerous. Be careful.
All right, let's go back through.
A warehouse.
It's 10 seconds. I'm not worried about 10 seconds. Take the little hits to ensure you've got timies for the big hits. Okay, we've got this now. We've got a box near crane, and we've got a crane. This is new for us, though.
A warehouse door.
Let's half time it. 15 seconds. We're still fine. Boom.
What's this? Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous narration.
Now she can escape. I am accidentally crushing this. Okay, now we need to move that.
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for that.
Crane!
A crane.
Oh. Let's half time to throw something.
How about this? Huh? Ah! I hit it, but...
Yeah.
We still get a 1/8 from that, which solid. We can use that.
A wooden box hanging...
Replace the 1/8 with the 1/8. Oh, I didn't use it.
It won't even...
Yeah, I forgot to fucking use it. Okay.
What is this?
Looks like a premium channel before you pay for it.
I only want to lose 1 second.
Oh, I got smaller.
If you got any smaller, you'd be as flat as a surfboard.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to eat a negative. I think the goal, based on what we know from those and the thing above it, is to get something up.
A crane.
Let's 1/8 the tackle.
There is no point doing this by force. If we are going to move it, we have...
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
A crane.
Ooh, we have to ×3 something? Okay.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
warehouse?
Hurry.
Listen. Take the 30-second hit.
I hear deep, excited...
Don't tell me. Is it a...
That hurts, but it won't kill me.
A crane.
We 1/9 the ride.
Not that I am against it.
Can you not climb?
I don't see any place to get a hold.
Okay. Okay. So there's something There's something I haven't seen yet.
A warehouse door.
Delivery!
Control panel.
Is this some kind of...
Okay. Here's where we get screwed. Is if I choose, say I want to input the fighting game combo again, and that's wrong. Then it's over. And then if lower lever sends it up, right? Like say it's reversed. Say I push down and it raises, and I push up and it lowers. Let's say it does that. Then I'm screwed. However, no, no.
The crane?
It appears that way.
Okay, I thought I had used it.
It's a control panel.
We're gonna raise. Oops.
Understood.
Okay.
Is there something underneath it?
I was worried it was gonna play a trick on me there. Hell yeah. Giant Iba.
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
That shadow must be...
Now I'm seeing the fun and the trickiness of having to go explore and find timies in random things that don't matter to make the future things that you have to do possible within the time crunch. That's very fun. That's very fun. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's still Sunday.
Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
Yeah, remember, they see everything you do, dude.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Iba...
Who is that figure?
Probably So himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
You shut your mouth for a second, brother. Let's talk to Pewter for a second. About the mysterious figure.
The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear, after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the syncer experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer.
Mm-hmm.
That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it.
Yes.
But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves.
Yeah, there's a chance that the discussion of her dying and him seeing the dead body has had him visualize the way that it's happened. He knows why and who did it, but there's a chance he's not the one that did it, and he
Like
just
a mirror or
can
picture.
visualize what happened.
Perhaps Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share.
Alright, that was a weird conversation, but... Hey, about the mysterious figure.
He may not have a rational so, even if this figure is ambiguous,
it could be
indeed.
How does syncing work?
During a sync, the syncer's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the syncer's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The syncer's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The syncer, or rather the syncer as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
What is the ego algorithm you mentioned?
Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness.
All right, let's dive into that a little bit more.
In short, it is your ego algorithm. What you call your mind, recognition, cognition, consciousness.
Oh, we're not done yet? Okay.
All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it. It's far too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the syncer's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
All right, boss. About the Somnium earlier.
I saw it on the monitor.
Uh-huh.
Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream.
Yeah.
It's not real. Saving her in Somnium won't save her now. I'm sorry.
It was worth a shot. Crime scene investigation team report anything?
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
Get an arrest warrant for so.
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court.
How about what we found of him leaving the warehouse of a dead body?
Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was so.
I don't think that's relevant.
You said it was.
I said that it's probably him.
Excuse? I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
And no one will believe you. All right, let's have a chat. Why'd you call Shoko?
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this.
2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
What's your alibi for Shogo's murder?
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
Killed Iris, didn't you?
I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
You fucked
It is
us, boss.
impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
What else was there? About Iris.
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Ugh.
Date, the investigation team is calling.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Yeah,
sure,
I got you.
What is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake? Warehouse District?
Yes, that's right.
Huh.
Why?
It's, not here.
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
Why did it take them so long to get there? It's been like 3 hours.
What do you mean there's no body?
We looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, you were turned
I
off
saw
by
it.
that point.
I know I saw it. I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Then perhaps someone moved the body between the time we left and CSI arrived.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
Are you saying we saved her? If she's back at the house, I'm gonna fucking scream. That's exactly what we're saying. Come on!
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell? Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world.
Okay.
Changed.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. Well, that adds a pickle to a bunch of things. Okay. Well, that has some fun implications. Either I'm going crazy, which is still such a real possibility. It's such an incredibly valid and fair possibility that I'm going a little crazy.
Iba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
Now they're gonna call me crazy. Maybe I didn't see the body, which is fair and valid. But
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality? If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse...
You must have been hallucinating.
no, see, and we can counterpoint this. We can counterpoint this with there's no way that we delved into someone's memory, their dream, where they just happen to have a full recollection of the person that we're saying they murdered, getting murdered, without that having taken place, right? If this is a memory or something they have, they would, even if they weren't the main contributor to it, and it's only their memory doing it, or their recognition of the events that happened, that still has to be a factual statement.
Within Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
About the Okiura fishery.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
But now I'm thinking about what Pewter said. The whole egg thing, right? You have a yolk in whites. Even if you pull out the yolk, some white will still be attached to it.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually.
So it could be our interference with the brain caused
Currently,
a physical
Okiura
manifestation
Fishery
of a
has
memory.
nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
I want to keep pushing on the Okiura fishery.
I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
Where's Iris now?
Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
About Renju.
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder.
Yes.
2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene.
Yes.
3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message.
Factual.
In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju, where did you go?
We gotta call Mama.
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding
gotta
Renju
call Mama.
Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
I asked Moma for information too. I had to promise him a meeting with Iris. Moma can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
All right, boss, let's have a chat. About prophetic dreams.
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Boss's knack for change is one of her good qualities. Not having beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department. Because she believed what she wanted to. About so.
Congressman Sajima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sajima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's Somnium.
The voice line switched. The voice line had it reversed.
Dreams are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
So where's So now?
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened.
Take care, man. Have a good one.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
A dream changing reality?
Date and Iba saved Iris and Somnium. And that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
All right, hit me with a summary.
There are 4 people I should talk to. So Sajima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
All right, first things first, we gotta go talk to Mama. And that's at Marble. Mama, darling.
You need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
I see.
How's it going?
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely not.
You tried? Why are you always brushing that fish?
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
Hey, about Renju.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Okay.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
What the fuck, Renju? I remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a
You're
bottle.
a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
I didn't answer. Turn the question around on him.
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah.
Yeah, of course I have. I'm a talent
Not
director.
just one, countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target
You
was
know,
always an elderly
jobs.
person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in the tub full of hot water and they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police
Okay.
almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So Why am I telling you all this?
Such a great question. Such a great question.
Are you going to arrest me?
Took a sip from my glass. Didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
Tears fell into the counter, unending. We didn't say another word till the ice in the glass had melted to nothing. All right, summarize it for me, Iba.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Ooh.
Tonight. Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
We love that. All right, thanks, Mama. Let's go to the cold storage. Get another look around. Boop-a-doo. Iba in my left socket, I walked in the cold storage warehouse. I could see my breath. Looked around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time...
The corpse was gone.
It was 11:25 p.m., but the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. after we finished syncing with So.
It took them an
So
hour
much
and a
later.
half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information.
And yet, I can still click it. It's a workbench. Nothing on it. There we go. Hey, there weren't boxes up there before. Cardboard box on the floor. Nothing in it.
It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside.
Sure.
A forklift. Nothing seems out of the... There are numerous cardboard boxes. There is nothing abnormal about them.
Shelves packed with cardboard boxes.
Hi!
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
Switchboard installed in the back of the warehouse. Normal forklift.
A fork... It doesn't seem like it's in... It was likely just left here. The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed.
Shelves.
There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
Okay. We searched the warehouse again. Didn't find anything useful.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking of... Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Alright, fair enough. Let's deal with the mom before we deal with Iris.
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Hey, about Iris.
I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that, but Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy."
At the nursery?
I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
What about your parents?
They died when I was 17. I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes. All alone. But Renju would help sometimes.
about Iris?
It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing. Even as a kid, whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers, and she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. Mama, you're a good dancer. That's the kind of girl she was.
That's cute. We can still talk? All right. Tell me more.
Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them. Music at the train station, even at convenience stores. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly.
That's not a quirk. I'm pretty sure that she's a sleeper agent.
It was on a Sunday.
Getting
and
activated.
It was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance? She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true.
What was the other time?
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the
Right.
surgery, Iris came in running, and she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die!
Gonna hit with that? All right.
Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then
Mm-hmm.
that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
Where'd you say that? Where's Renju?
You asked me that yesterday.
That's okay. That's not the sentence that's there. No point in hiding it. Told her about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Monday. Isn't it a school day?
Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
All right, summarize it for me.
Iris must really enjoy dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though her drawing skills could use some work.
Drawing skills?
Look at the drawing on the wall.
Yeah, it's horrific.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months.
Uh-huh.
I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eye, then I heard footsteps.
That's weird.
And then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance. And don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal. So I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
What?
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Okay. Drawing on the wall looks... Okay, we're not done with that then.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm, was when we went to a haunted... But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love.
Why'd he shoot you?
Our second kiss was... It's cliche, I know. But I don't think we ever said I love you.
The warehouse?
We both knew. We were getting closer and closer. I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met. Iris never had a father figure in her life. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads, too. Flop,
Okay.
flop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic.
Are you gonna tell me the sad part?
But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Okay, he's alive.
Why was
then.
he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki.
Fair.
Mizuki is Iris's friend.
I still can't get over the 13-year-old girl pressing like 200 pounds.
If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That's
that I was dating a
ridiculous.
criminal. It was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
Are we still doing this? All right, summarize it.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, bye, Tommy. We're going to Lemniscate. We'll deal with So later.
I am so aggro right now.
Good morning to you.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
You never called
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well...
You were kind of dead. Oh, that's cool. Well, I don't need to ask how the day off, because I know. Why was your phone off yesterday?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
How about the late night visitor?
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Yes.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
What the fuck?
All right, then. Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right?
Objection to that. Relevance.
Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Judge! Where's Renju?
What about him?
I don't need to hide it. Told her about Renju's
A
disappearance.
traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Alright. You know So Sejima? Politician?
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Saw your body. Hey, you got the day off?
Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah. It's a holiday, so I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
Fair enough. I saw your body.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you not to laugh.
But, come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Jump around.
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed, and here you are, which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
Yeah, there really wasn't.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
Alright, summarize it for me.
So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
We're going to a mob boss. Yeah, let's go.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
I will not.
So, we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe it.
Oh, but we can't go right away.
Oh, thank God.
I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3, though.
Tessa, we're starting soon.
Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3? If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
Okay. Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
Iris seems mad at me. I think that's justified. It's a little creepy, what I'm doing. Are we talking in the car? Am I about to lose camera? Oh, baby.
So Sejima is a key person of interest in this case.
Interesting, every time.
Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones.
Yes.
Congressman Sejima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
What was the fake name?
Really?
But I do have some. I looked into So's secretary's phone. 1 call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago, from Fuchu Prison. The caller
Ah.
identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Number 80.
Yes, this is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
Alright. What's the relationship between So and 89?
Unknown.
Fair
You
enough.
would have to ask Mr. Sejima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did, but that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Who is 89?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial reward. His code name is Falco.
Falco.
Correct.
Nick from the yard? What's he in jail for?
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
What's 89's name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
Interesting. All right, summarize it for me.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
Oh, yeah, and then we can psych with him. Or sync. Psych? Sync. We can sync with him. Easy peasy.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over?
No. Why'd you call Shoko?
You are beginning to irritate me.
You haven't answered the question.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
How about Iris?
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding so?
Why were you at the warehouse?
I told you I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
Because he doesn't know anymore. He was there for the body, but now that there is no body, his memory is rewritten.
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu Prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
Assassins? It's odd finding assassins in Japan?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably
Assassins
calling for
everywhere.
a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
No, I'm going to press you on
Need
that.
information, you can ask her. I can't help you.
All right.
Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy. Excuse me.
You look really busy. Feeding the fish in your pond.
Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you. I don't
that's
ever
cool.
want to see you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore.
Or what?
It's
Or
what's
what?
best for both of us. Understand?
Or what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Threaten the cop. Threaten the cop.
Who
Threaten
does
the
this
cop.
guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
Yeah, he seems like a grumpy old fuck. All right, let's go back to Abyss. It's 2:49. We're gonna be late for our date. Oh, Iris is gonna be so mad. As I entered the room, the boss smiled. She was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Understood.
All right, cool. Is it going to be Homie that used to date Hitomi? Oh, sweet. Viewer bots. The best viewers. Yeah, it is.
Let's get started.
What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name.
I don't know, I forgot.
Where you from?
Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
How many people have you killed?
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
Why'd you call So Sajima's secretary?
Oh, you know about that. It's true. I called Sejima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah.
What'd you tell him?
I told him to call somebody.
Somebody?
I can't tell you anymore.
About Shoko's murder.
All right, let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
You can't make that promise.
You're lying. You don't want to release me. That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, firstly, I forgot I had notifications turned on. But hey, I appreciate that.
What do you mean?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Here's what I mean!
Are you gonna attack me? Oh shit, dude, you just got your ass kicked. Where's Pewter?
You'll make a good hostage for me.
Dude.
Take me to the exit. Now.
You cannot look like an evil cyber villain and then just get captured like that. You can't do that. You dumb son of a bitch.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police.
Yes.
I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
All right, yeah, let's sit here and talk about it. Pewter, what the fuck, man? Where's my gun?
Number 89 still has it. But don't worry, I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
Okay. How'd he get away?
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint.
Okay. How do you get uncuffed?
Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card.
This is the most incompetent police department I've ever seen.
He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes.
Raging
He must have
incompetence.
planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
I don't trust a single thing you say, Pewter. Where is he?
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
All right, you're useless. Boss. Oh, is an ad running? Gross. I was about to. We'll fix that. Don't apologize.
Don't you have something to say?
No.
I know an apology isn't gonna fix it, but I know I'm responsible for this.
Why?
I'll get in.
Well then, good luck.
There was 2 people in that room. One of them didn't do a damn thing, and I got my ass kicked. That's fair. Yeah, 100%. But like, fuck me, man. Summarize it for me.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound. I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
So he had an accomplice?
Yes,
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
You and I know him well.
So?
Renju?
Renju! Told Boss and Pewter what Aiba revealed to me.
Renju?
Why?
Why? Can we talk about that
Date,
voice line?
Moma is calling.
Moma!
From the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey, Dante.
Yo, what up, Mama?
Word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot already. I'm talking about Tessa.
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting. You You know what to do.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To MoMA?
Yes.
All right, so firstly, she's going to be livid. We're late for our date. She's not going to be happy. We're an hour and 43 minutes late. Not a great start.
Oh my gosh! Late. You're late.
Hey, I got knocked the fuck out with a gun to my head.
Going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Nope.
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I kid. Kidding! I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
No one agreed to
We
that.
are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the date, silly.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
So where are we going?
Going to a gangster bar.
There's someone I'd like you to see, but be careful, it'll end up whacked.
Waxed? Like a wax museum? I love wax museums! They're so cool! All the people look so real.
That's not what I said. She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. Took Iris to the Kamakuras. No, I wanted to take her to Mama's. That's what I thought that meant. I thought we were going to meet him at Mama's.
Wow, this is so cool! Look at how real this one looks!
Oh, Tessa.
It talked! The wax man talked! It talked! The wax man! He speaks! Like a human!
Oh, sweetie.
Iris, there's been a misunderstanding.
Told her this place was the office of the Kamakuras. Kuzuki.
Date! You tricked me!
Odd that she just noticed that now.
It is, isn't it?
MoMA, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did. You want to hear about Renju?
Oh, so
Mr.
badly.
Okiura?
Well, let's get yelled at by Iris first. I'm going to apologize.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Yeah, just drugs, extortion, and murder.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
Their throats.
No, not like that.
Are you a legitimate businessman now? Is that what you're trying to tell me,
yeah.
Mama?
I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I'm 24.
MoMA is lying. He is at least 48.
Here, I'm going to try and I'm going to have to run a 30-second ad. Because it's going to autoplay one, and I think the autoplay is like 4 minutes. So, 30 seconds. And I won't do anything. There it is. What do you mean pre-rolls are disabled for 11 minutes? 11 minutes? That doesn't do anything. Whatever, we got 15 seconds. Ridiculous. All right, we're back.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
It's fun that we've done this in opposite
How
orders.
did you know that?
Is he stupid?
I was my favorite. All right, about Renju.
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I, but I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Renju's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shuko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. I found Iris's body in Okiura Fishery cold storage warehouse. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Oh, well.
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
Yeah, let's go with that.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah, of course I have. Yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah.
You're trying your best,
I don't
Moma.
understand it, but I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
Alright, let's talk to Moma. About the Renju tip.
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
Alright, what's up? Moma took me to the corner of the room.
Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Oh, that's it?
That's it?
Sure. Okay. Moma and I broke our huddle.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He wants to see your boobs.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
Good, Iris.
Date, this is the happiest day of my life.
A little weird, but good.
It feels good to be the boss.
So how about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe.
All right.
Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it, thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Hey, you want to get out of here?
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet! Debt! ASET!
Worries.
Forget.
She's getting
Frank
so
ASET.
excited about it.
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
This is kind of embarrassing.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All
He's
those
trying his
nasty
best.
Yakuza guys should drop dead. Am I right? Huh?
Where's Dumb and Dumber to come in the room? Alright, I don't care about anything else. Summarize it for me.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
What?
What? What? You're leaving me here?
You'll be safe with him.
Alright, no, that's a little fucked up, brother.
Are you serious? Look at his face! Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that. I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time. We follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date!
Date, is this true? You
I'm gonna
son
get
of a
whacked.
bitch.
Yep, yeah.
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Done deal.
Her late night visit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fine.
Hey!
Date, don't ignore me.
I'm gonna ignore you, brother.
A clean gang.
Oh, that's just a toy.
Oh, just a toy.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
We have 2 places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing.
Yep.
Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my chest hurts. Can hard to breathe.
We could double up. We can go to the maid cafe, get some lunch, and ask questions. Hell yeah. Well, we will do that next time. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm having so much fun. It's very clever. A bunch of things happening. It's subverting a lot of expectations. We're diving around every which way. And we're learning a lot while also learning nothing, while also completely destroying every bit of evidence that I had so far with new things that we're learning on the fly. But I'm loving it. I'm very much enjoying it. So until next time, thank you everyone who tuned in seconds, minutes, hours, or the entire time. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Take care of yourselves and those around you. I might be back tomorrow. If not, I'll be back on the weekend. I'll figure it out. I'll plan something. It'll be on a schedule somewhere. Take care, everyone. Have a good one. I'll see y'all then. Bye.